What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and me back with another video. Road to 300 subscribers, of course. We posting every day, but today's video we're going to be talking about that player ahead of his time. As you can see by the thumbnail, we're going to see by the title. I'm going to be talking about Penny Hardaway, and Penny Hardaway had the dribble moves. He had the style that really the 90s wasn't ready for, as you can see in the 2000s, where it became equipped to that. And in the 2010s, we would just follow through, and now the 2020s, players are still emulating Penny Hardaway's move, like his step back. Not a lot of players could do that step back, and Penny Hardaway was a 6'8" guard that could get to the rim, could get past you. The jump shot was shaky, yes, but he was an elite playmaker too. And imagine if him and Shaq stuck together, or Shaq didn't take offense to the Magic saying this is Penny's team, because obviously it was Shaq's team. Penny wasn't better than Shaq, but Penny was this all-star caliber player, and Penny isn't in the Hall of Fame, so why not let's just talk about his career. But in his rookie season, in the 1993-1994 season, Penny averaged 16 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. He won Rookie of the Year this season. This one of two seasons where he played 82 games, and injuries would come to deplete Penny's career, as we're going to have to talk about later. But Penny was elite off the jump, and this gave Shaq the help he needed. And when they went to the finals the very next season, in the 1994-1995 season, Penny averaged 21 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Penny was big for the Orlando Magic making this finals appearance. Their whole team, really. Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, I can't put a name on it. Maybe I'll pop it up on the screen if I remember, but the power forward that was fucking on the Bulls and went to Magic. Damn it, bro. I know the name, but yeah, that team was just huge, and it's too bad that they couldn't beat the Rockets. Hakeem got his second ring, and the Magic really wouldn't see that success again, because obviously Shaq would end up leaving a couple seasons later down the line. And in his third season, in the 1995-1996 season, Penny continued his improvement, averaging 21 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 7 assists. And there's one part of his game I didn't talk about, was his defense, because Penny was this great defender too. Like, I'm gonna look up his stats right now because I forgot to look up, but I'm pretty sure he averaged about 2 steals per game for his career. Not his career, but his early days, because if you're a 6'8" point guard, I know you was playing defense, bro. You have no other way to, like, your playmaking can't be. Yeah, like I was saying, he averaged 2 steals his rookie season, 1.5 his second season, 2 his third season, the season we're talking about right now. And he was this great defender at the guard position, because obviously his height impacts a lot of shorter guards at that time. But in his fourth season, in the 1996-1997 season, his last season, really averaging 20 points before the lockout year, and obviously the injury started to succumb to him. He averaged 20.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. Like I said, no playoff success after Shaq, but he did put up some accolades, I guess. In the 1997-1998 season, Penny got injured, and he averaged, in 19 games, 16.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists. In the 1999 season, he was healthy, but we all know the lockout year. He averaged 16 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 5 assists. His last season for the Orlando Magic, carved out 6-year career, but so to me ended his peak with injuries, which sucks. But his first 4 years were productive, and like I said, if he was still with Shaq, we could be talking about a whole nother career for Penny. But in the 1999-2000 season, Penny averaged 17 points, basically 6 rebounds and 5 assists for the Phoenix Suns. And he would spend mostly the rest of his career in Phoenix. This was the 1 year that he was a starter on this team. Obviously, he wouldn't start for long. In the 2000-2001 season, Penny averaged 10 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4 assists. He got injured that season. Really, he was never the same after that injury. As you can see, that the stats would go down, take a major drop off again, which it sucks that injuries are a part of basketball, yes, but when you're an athletic point guard, skillful point guard, I hate it. Like, I hate when that happens. Because imagine you can only imagine what they could have been without all the injuries and without all the what ifs, bro. Because Penny was nice, bro. I'm pretty sure if you was alive to watch Penny Hardaway, you would have saw that he was nice during his era. And he had the skill that really not a lot of people in the 90s, or not a lot of players in the 90s, could replicate. But he came back in the 2001-2002 season. He was now a six man, I would say, bench player. He averaged 12 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Obviously, not the same Penny from his rookie and his Orlando Magic days or his first season in Phoenix, but he still made out a carvable career. His next season, in the 2002-2003 season, he averaged 10.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 4 assists. He played 58 games last season. He came back from injury. He played 80 games, so he's trending up. In the 2003-2004 season, Penny averaged 10.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 4 assists. No. In the 2003-2004 season, he averaged 8.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. This would become the beginning of the end for Penny, which sucks, bro. He would go to New York for 2 seasons, and in the 2003-2004 season, he was traded from Phoenix to New York. He averaged 9.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. The Suns had no use for him. In the 2004-2005 season, he averaged 7.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. In his final year in New York, in the 05-06 season, he averaged 2.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. The minutes all the way down. He only played 4 games that season, so he most likely got injured. And the next season, his last season in the NBA, in the 2007-2008 season, Penny averaged 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He only played 16 games that season. The next season, he played 4. Next, played 37, 42, 34, 58, 84. It just sucks. It was just a downfall. He started out his career so healthy, which not a lot of players could do, because obviously young days you're more prone to injuries, but you can recover faster. But it didn't really happen. Penny was never the same player, and that's all to put it. But Penny Hardaway's accolades speak for themselves. He was a 4-time All-Star in 1995 through 1998. His Magic days. He was All-NBA in 1995. He was All-NBA first team, actually, in 1995 and 1996. All-NBA third team in 1997. That just shows how good he was in his younger days. He was All-Rookie first team in 1994, obviously, because he won Rookie of the Year. And he won a gold medal in 1996. And Penny Hardaway has scored 10,684 points. 10,684 points in the NBA. And he played 14 seasons. But Penny Hardaway has never made the Hall of Fame. He still could be in the Hall of Fame. But let me know how you feel about Penny Hardaway down below. Subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. I got some videos right here. If you enjoyed this video you just watched, video on the right, video on the left, and click on it.